Welcome back, everyone. The 1997 U.S. Gymnastics Championships. We are highlighting the junior all-around finals. Marline Stevens currently our leader. As we enter the second rotation, Elise Ray has now been moved to second.
And she is so pretty on this event. Particularly her turning skills. She has beautiful toe point, and when she does turn, she's so high on releve, on her toe, and it's so pretty to watch.
One of those critical turns, a required element, the 360-degree turn on one foot.
Exactly. She saved that skill, was a little off balance.
Coach Kelly Hill, you hear in the background. We have a microphone on her to kind of get that relationship between competitor and coach as the event and the moment is happening.
And you know, that's a very comforting thing to hear, especially on the balance beam, especially for the junior athletes.
It's not distracting.
It's not distracting. You're used to hearing that every day in the gym. She just said, calm down, listen.
So this is almost, in a sense, bringing practice to the competitive level.
And that is the trick, Doug, on this event, to simulate your everyday workout experience. She's done this 1,000 times. All she has to do is what she does every day in the gym.
Come on, finish it strong. Come on, stand up. Up, 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 up.
She looked to miss her foot a little bit there, but it didn't seem to impact her dismount.
Hey, you.
8.95.
That was a good save. You hung in there. You hung. That was a hard one to do. Chris?
Kelly Hill knows that was a hard one to do because it's the balance beam, it's the national championships. She's a junior athlete. This is a very big deal.
Balance beam is Marline Stevens.
Marline, after the first rotation, taking the lead from Elise Ray. She is now in first.
Gonna go again.
15-year-old from Houston.
These meets are so important for the junior athletes because they are highly inexperienced. They don't have this type of exposure where all the pressure is on them. They're competing on podium. That's why they're inconsistent. But the more situations like this they put themselves in, the better off they will be to prepare themselves for the big moment down the road, of course, Sydney, Australia.
What's a big difference for the apparatus being supported up on the podium versus on ground level?
Well, first of all, the balance beam is already 4 feet off the ground. So to put something like the balance beam on something that's elevated even more, it can throw off your spotting when you're spotting elements, turns, and tricks.
So your visual cues aren't there like you're used to.
Exactly. And gymnasts are creatures of habit. They want it to be exactly what it's like when they're working out every day. And of course, competition is not like that. That's why these situations are crucial for experience and consistency.
Now to the floor exercise for our next competitor, Ray.
We are in the middle of the second rotation, highlighting the junior competition here in Denver, Colorado, at the U.S. Gymnastics Championships.
2 back handsprings to a double tuck. Solid routine. All she wanted to do really was stay on. Trust me on that one. These juniors are glad to get the balance beam out of the way.
8.575 for Marline Stevens. Kristin Thome, the 97 U.S. Classic Junior all-around champion. 4th in the balance beam at the 97 American Classic. 2nd on the uneven bars. 6th in the all-around.
Kristin trains alongside Marline Stevens, who we just saw at the Cypress Academy in Texas. Her required flight series, back handspring 2 layouts. Little nerves working there.
See the bruise on the left thigh, the price one pays. The intense training that goes on between 4 events here in gymnastics.
In the U.S. Classic meet in Seattle, which was the qualifying meet for the national championships here, Kristin finished first all-around in the junior division, so she is expected to be among the top performers here tonight. You can see that she lacks a little bit of the poise and composure that some of the senior athletes have, particularly on this event. And again, that's what the junior division is all about. Just working out the kinks and ironing out the wrinkles and increasing difficulty and getting experience.
It's the foundation.
Absolutely.
To becoming a senior.
Kristin's younger sister, Brittany, is also a member of the junior national team. The two are very competitive, but they say they are the best of friends. And a double tuck.
The dismount, very nice. Thome, 8.85. More junior action in a moment. Beautiful sunset here in Denver, Colorado, looking toward the Rocky Mountain Range. Welcome back to the 1997 U.S. Gymnastics Championships, highlighting the juniors. This is how we stand after 2 rotations. The leaderboard changing moment by moment. Sierra Sapunar, Marline Stevens, who led moments ago, now is in 3rd position. Sapunar, 15 years old, trains with Cincinnati Gymnastics.
Mary Lee Tracy again, the assistant coach for the U.S. Olympic team that brought home gold in 1996. Sierra is having an outstanding meet. And again, the same rules apply on the vault for the junior athletes. 2 vaults, 2 different vaults from the same vault family, and the scores are average. That's a handspring front in the tuck position. A fairly simple vault. It's only valued at a 9.3. Though her execution was good. Got a lot of distance from the horse. Take a closer look here. Handspring onto the horse. Good height. A lot of distance. Didn't anticipate the landing as well as she could have, and that's why she took that hop.
Sapunar, 8.925 in the first vault. You hear the music in the background. That is obviously during this rotation someone on the floor exercise. Bothersome?
No, you kind of tune it out, actually. It's actually better to have noise than to have total silence. And a different vault from a different vault family or category. And that vault was actually worth more, 9.5.
8.987 the average for Sapunar, who is our current leader as we make our way through the 3rd rotation. I want to give you a chance to meet this competitor, Marline Stevens.
After Marline Stevens won the all-around title at the Junior Olympic Nationals in 1995, she decided to make the leap to the next level. After logging many hours in the gym, Marline has successfully joined the elite ranks.
Let's go. That's it.
Eventually, she was taken to a gym where she started to work out as about a 4-year-old. And one day, one of the coaches came and said, "Hey, your kid has talent." And eventually, she started joined one of the teams there at the gym. Later on, one of the coaches came and said, "Hey, I'd like to take your daughter for a little time after school and work out with her." And I guess that's when the shocker starts to set in that she really has talent.
Let's go, Mar.
Talent indeed, but for Stevens, discipline is also part of the equation.
Well, gymnastics helped me stay focused in other things besides gymnastics, like in school, and like when everybody else is goofing off and everything, it helps you stay focused and keep studying and helps you make good grades and everything.
What's missing here? That's what I'm asking.
Marline gets top-level coaching from Debbie Kajczuk at the Cypress Academy in Houston.
You're just waiting. She has all the qualities to make an Olympic team if she really wanted to make the commitment. She's, like I said, strong and flexible and beautiful, and she has good parents. They're the perfect parents for an athlete of that caliber because they don't have the high expectations. I mean, it's not her total life. They keep a well-balanced for her, even though she's made a commitment. It is her total life. They seem to keep it in perspective.
A lot of sacrificing, you know, going back and forth to gym. But I was surprised, and I think most parents are real critical of their daughters. You know, you just more or less just think, she's got talent, you know, but we went on and stuck with it, and here she is now.
The 15-year-old Stevens shares many of the same hobbies other teens enjoy: cycling, inline skating, shopping, and playing cards with her younger sister, Melanie. A solid family helps keep Stevens well-grounded.
I just say thank you and tell them I love them a lot, and I just thank them a whole lot because I really appreciate what they do to help me in gymnastics.